NFL coaching tracker, wildcard news. Raiders shakeup and Belichick's status. With the 2024 NFL regular season officially over, the spotlight shifts to the 14 playoff teams as they gear up for the wildcard round this weekend. But for the teams left out of the postseason, the coaching carousel is already in full swing. Last season, almost a quarter of NFL teams experienced head coaching changes. As the 2025 offseason begins, several teams are again seeking fresh leadership. Here's an update on some of the notable coaching developments. Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have made some bold moves after firing head coach Antonio Pierce just one season into his tenure. They also dismissed GM Tom Telesco on Thursday. In a surprising twist, there are reports that Tom Brady has reached out to Bill Belichick, fueling speculation about a potential reunion, though Belichick has reportedly expressed no interest in returning to the NFL at this time. Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have successfully fended off a request from the Chicago Bears to interview head coach Mike McCarthy, keeping him under contract for now. McCarthy is set to remain in Dallas for at least another year. New York Jets. The Jets have a big mess on their hands, with both head coach and GM positions open after firing Robert Saleh and GM Joe Douglas earlier in the season. They've started interviews with candidates, but questions remain around QB Aaron Rodgers' future in New York. Mike Vrabel and Ron Rivera have already interviewed for the position, and ESPN analyst Louis Riddick has spoken with the team for the GM spot. Tennessee Titans. Following the firing of GM Ran Carthon, head coach Brian Callahan will stay on to lead the team, signaling that the Titans are keeping their coaching structure in place. Jacksonville Jaguars. After a disappointing 4-13 season, Jaguars owner Shad Khan confirmed the firing of head coach Doug Peterson. Pederson's departure was anticipated after a season marred by injuries, including to star QB Trevor Lawrence. However, general manager Trent Baalke will remain in place, meaning the rebuild continues under his leadership. New England Patriots. The Patriots are now on the lookout for a new head coach after parting ways with Jared Mayo right after their Week 18 win over the Bills. The team's potential future QB, Drake May, makes this a prime opportunity for the next coach, but the roster still needs significant work. Owner Robert Kraft is expected to be more patient with the next hire. After Mayo's one-and-done stint, New Orleans Saints. Dennis Allen's tenure came to an end after a tough 2-0 start to the season evaporated with a 7-game losing streak. The Saints have a lot to rebuild, especially with salary cap issues and questions at QB. The search for a new head coach will be critical in navigating those challenges. Chicago Bears. In a historic move, the Bears fired their head coach mid-season, and Thomas Brown stepped in as interim coach. With the number 1 overall pick in hand, the next head coach will have the crucial task of developing QB Caleb Williams, who had an up-and-down rookie season. As for the playoff teams, all eyes will be on the upcoming wild card matchups, as the NFL shifts from regular season to playoff action. Stay tuned with Yahoo Sports for the latest updates on coaching moves and the playoff race.